Hey, welcome friends and family. So excited to be here with you today, coming to you from our Cookeville Elevate studio. I just want to say thank you for being here today. And I want to remind you that Elevate is a coaching and mentorship program with an emphasis on building leaders. I do believe that the world needs more leadership today than ever before. So today I was thinking about a story I wanted to share with you. And this is really just a simple principle in life. Two is better than one. And I got thinking back at a time in my life. I was probably 23 years old. This was around 2009. And me and my good friend, John Semino, went to a missionary school in, of all places, South Carolina, Walla Halla. Now, I'll never forget showing up there at that parking lot in this church, putting out what was to be one of my last cigarettes on that parking lot. See, I went there, I was a pretty rough character. A year before, I had truly got born again, surrendered my life to the Lord, but the Lord still had a lot of work to do. I was still a really rough piece of work. And so I was grateful to be going there with my buddy John. I didn't know anybody. Most the people there were in their 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and even 80s. They were real generals, men and women who really believed in this program into pouring in and helping us grow and develop their faith. Now again, I was really rough. So they had a whole lot of work they had to do with me. And thankfully, I had my buddy John there to run this course with. But I'll never forget, like right off the bat, they put me on toilet duty, cleaning the bathrooms. And normally they changed out people like every week, but they kept me on it for a few weeks. I just remember thinking, man, this is so unfair. Why are they treating me like this, John? Why are they making me do these things and nobody else has to do them? And I'll never forget. John looked at me and said, hey, Elijah, maybe it's for your own good. It ain't going to kill you. And I thought to myself, bro, have they brainwashed you? What's wrong with you? But John didn't tell me what I wanted to hear that day, but he certainly told me what I needed to hear that day. See, there was other incidences like this. I remember, now guys, I was 23. I wasn't going to school, no college. I was kind of just loafing in life. So sleeping in for me, up until then, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, wasn't really a long sleep in for me. And so here I am in a 9-month program where they're wanting us to get up and be dressed and down at the rec room by 7 o'clock, ready for breakfast, ready for prayer, song, and breakfast. And so unless you were, of course, helping with preparing the breakfast, which was almost every week for me. So that really meant I needed to be down there at 6 o'clock. And then my buddy John, he had another, what I thought was just a crazy idea. He said, why don't we start getting up at 5:30 and we start praying before we go to prepare breakfast. And I thought, man, we're already getting up early enough. Why would we want to get up any earlier? That didn't even make sense to me. But I'm like, man, if my friend's going to do it, I'll do it. So we started getting up and we started praying a half an hour or so before we'd go prepare the food or get ready to eat. Now, I'll be honest with you, that may have been one of the main reasons I got through that 9-month program. See, I remember at this time too, we started fasting. We would have to sign a sheet that would say if we're going to fast. That way we'd know if we're going to have dinner or not. Me and John began to fast, and we would really push each other and challenge each other, not just go one day, but 2 or 3, up many days, because we were pushing each other forward to be our very best. See, guys, I hope that maybe you have a John in your life. Maybe you have somebody in your life who is going to not just tell you what you want to hear, but challenge you to do the things that you at times aren't going to want to do. See, they were killing my flesh in that program. I had a lot of selfish habits, and they didn't mind to just keep pressing on it until it got it out of my life. And again, if I didn't have John, I look back now, those are some of the best times in my life. Me and John pushed each other to grow spiritually, to grow personally in ways that we never would have hadn't we been a part of a great program and 2 brothers running together, man. How about you? Do you have somebody in your life that's going to do that for you? Do you have a running partner? Do you got somebody that's pushing you, encouraging you, challenging you, not always telling you what you want to hear? Maybe it's a helping you when you fall. Maybe it's a husband, a wife. Maybe it's even a son or a daughter. Maybe it's a friend, somebody in your gym that when you work out. Maybe a teammate, somebody in your career. Maybe it's a leader in your career that's encouraging you to go that extra mile, that sees the potential in you and not letting you stop halfway when you've got so much more to give. That's what a good spouse, a good friend, a good partner, a good teammate will do for you. You know, when I think of these things, I think that of God's Word. In Ecclesiastes 4, 9 and 10, I believe, it says that two is better than one because they have a greater reward for their labor. It also says that if the one falls, the other one's there to help them back up. Some benefits of having a running partner in life. One is you'll grow faster, right? Like when you got somebody that's a running partner, they're going to encourage you to get better, go faster, go harder, right? Number two, you stay accountable. I think of my good friend, Mr. Dwayne Robinson, and I think of his son, Austin. Lord knows that Austin is an incredibly intelligent young man. His dad actually sent him a few months before he got involved to help him with the technical side. What I see is Austin is often reminding his dad, asking him, did you follow up with this? I know these are your goals. How are we looking on those? He holds him accountable to following up, to staying on schedule, to hitting his goals. I believe Austin would hold the whole team accountable even as a young man. But that's the benefit of having a son or somebody alongside you that's going to encourage you, hold you accountable, get you to do your best. I also think of this. They'll push you to go further. My wife and her good friend Jackie Graham just come back from running a half a marathon, 13 miles in Nashville Saturday. What a great joy. They accomplished that together. But I'm going to tell you, it's like old Zig Ziglar said, if you're going to expect to win, then you got to plan to win, prepare to win, then you can expect to win. I know many of Sundays, these ladies would get up early. I'm talking 6 o'clock, even when it was still dark out. They were getting together and they would go run and encourage each other to eat better, to run faster, to get really prepared. Both these ladies were already in great shape. But when you have two people that are both healthy-minded, man, that's just, you're going to go further. Like when they got done with this, they're already talking about the next challenge they want to tackle together, the next obstacle, the next challenge. They want to continue to push each other to go further. And then also somebody's there to help you when you fall down, right? We all have times when we get that bad news. Maybe we're going through a separation. Maybe we just found out we have a health issue. You know, when you have a friend there, that's somebody that can come and encourage you to help you back up when you fall. That is the value of having a good running buddy. And guys, I want to just say this, that I hope that you have that running buddy. If not, I want you to challenge, look out, try to find that person in your life. Who in your life is encouraging you and challenging you to live your very best, that's bringing out the best of you. And sometimes they're not telling you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. And if you push that away, I'm going to say it, shame on you, because those are the people that you need to embrace. Now, if it's wrong, it's ugly, it's not right, then you know not to listen to that. But if they see something in you and they're wanting to pull that out, then man, that's a good running buddy. So look around. Who is that? You know, yoke up with somebody. What area in your life do you want to grow in? Look at that area. And if you want to get better at songwriting, you want to get better at playing music, you want to get better physical shape, you want to get better mentally, you want to get better in your career, find somebody that's maybe just a little step ahead of you or real close to you. Me and John was a step or two ahead of me. I was slowing him down. He was ready to go faster. But I stayed on pace. He helped me get better. And then probably get that as well. Even is important. Who are you doing that for? Who are you coming aside? Who are you mentoring? Who are you pouring into? Who are you helping and encouraging? Who are you holding up or helping up when they're going through a challenging time? See, that is very rewarding, and that's what leaders do. Leaders help each other be their best. We don't leave gas in the tank. When we can give 100%, we give 100%. We don't lean back. We go forward. And when you get the right partner and you get the right people, you push each other to greatness. That doesn't normally happen by accident. And that's why I believe two is better than one. It's a principle that was given to us through God's Word that's still true for you and for me today. Thank you. Hey, if this has added any value to you in any way, please like and share. Thank you.